Hello and welcome to Rick and Mandy's YouTube channel, and today we're going to be doing a story of 3 heroic police officers that tried to rescue a member of public on the 5th of January 1983, but unfortunately the incident ended up in tragedy.
On the 5th of January 1983, from this street here, Wilton Parade in Blackpool, a member of the public who had been visiting from Glasgow, Alistair Anthony, set off from his holiday apartment with his father and the family dog for a walk out. They headed, obviously, to the promenade, and from there they proceeded to throw a ball for the dog. The ball, unfortunately, like a lot of incidents that happen here in Blackpool, went into the sea. The dog chased it, and Alistair went in to save his beloved pet. Alistair Anthony, being an able swimmer, had stripped off down to get into the water and waded in to see if he can help his dog. He'd waded across the sea wall, but then was suddenly hit by a huge freak wave which swept him off his feet into the water. His father, close by, had thrown a lifebelt to him, but had unfortunately let go of the line. Passers-by had seen the incident going on, and they had helped, and they threw a rope out to Alistair. He was on the seawall and was actually balancing. They were bringing him up, but the line unfortunately snapped, and Alistair fell back into the sea. The authorities had been called. PC Pat Abrams, on his way home for his end of shift, saw PC Colin Morrison fly past in his Panda car, blue lights blazing and going past every red light. Already on the scene were PC's Gordon Connolly and WPC Angela Bradley. They had first attempted with a lifebelt to again throw it into the water to save Alistair, but he'd gone a bit further out, so now the line was 6 feet, was too short. By the time the other police had arrived, they had formed an idea of a chain. Pat had the lifebelt round him, and Angela had tied the line round herself, and also so had PC Connolly. As they all waded in, another freak wave took them all off their feet and swept them into the sea, bashing them very hard against the sea wall. PC Pat Abrams noticed in the water a high visibility jacket. This belonged to Officer Colin Morrison. He grabbed hold of Colin and asked him if he wanted the lifebelt. Colin refused, said no, just as long as you keep me afloat. The lifeboats from Fleetwood and the inflatable lifeboat from Blackpool were on their way. Because of the high winds and the high waves, the boats couldn't really get anywhere near the people. Eventually a helicopter came and it winched Pat Abrams up, and also the body of Colin Morrison, who had sadly passed away in Pat's arms. A few days later, in Preesall, the body of WPC Angela Bradley had washed up on the shore, and at Knott End, the body of Alistair Anthony had also washed up. It wasn't until the 27th of January that the final officer, PC Connolly, had been found. A tragedy, again, here on the far coast, that took 3 police officers' lives, which was the worst tragedy of for the police, for Lancashire Police at the time. See what we're doing. On the 40th anniversary of the tragedy, this plaque was put up by the Lancashire Constabulary and the Blackpool Lancashire Police Federation, commemorating Colin Morrison, Angela Bradley and Gordon Connolly. Each year on the 5th of January, the Police Federation come out here and have a formal tribute to those officers who lost their lives. You can still see them from obviously a few days earlier. So there we are, another tale from the waters here at the Fylde Coast, ending in tragedy. From me, Rick and Andy, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and we shall see you in the next one. Thanks for now.
Bye bye.